What's up everyone? Vu of Envu Films here, and I'm back with another grade A idiotic video for you to watch. But first, a word from my sponsor. Adoma, more than a gray market camera store. You don't need pay boo credit card for discount. You just pay under the table cat for discount. For more discount, you can use promo code cheap at home for 20% off. Adoma. It's a bit embarrassing, but I need to get paid somehow. For the past 3, 4 to 5 years, the Chinese have been releasing gimbals faster than they could cook combination fried rice at Hunan Express takeout. The only difference between a gimbal and combination fried rice is the fact that you can't do a review on fried rice and put an affiliate link in the description to make some money off of it. That being said, links will be in the description for this motorized slider and all the gear I used to film this video. So anyway, that leaves the question, has the gimbal made the slider obsolete? As soon as, gimbals gained this huge popularity, it became a lot more affordable and cheaper, and they were being released by like multiple brands. Every few months a new one would come out. All the film fakers ditched their sliders faster than Canon ditched innovation. All over YouTube have been using gimbals to create their cinematic videos with their 10mm wide angle lenses that you never actually see in cinema ever. But a lot of people, including myself, have believed that gimbals have completely made sliders useless. And boy was I wrong. Just take a look at this fake me out interview footage. Hi, my name is Matty McKinnon and I am a Canon shooter. I shoot Canon because 120 frames per second in 720p HD, it forces me to be more creative, and other brands like Sony only has 100 megabytes per second 4K, whereas Canon is like 400 megabytes per second or some crap like that, which is a lot of extra data for colors and stuff like that. And the extra data only applies to Canon, not Sony, because even though 720p for Canon is low resolution, you could upscale it to 4K in Premiere Pro or Final Cut or whatever other company that's paying me to say this. It just looks better than every other camera out there. Color science, all that good stuff. Also, that double penetration AF that Canon provides locks on really hard, and I love it. Love it so much. Polar Pro ND filters, Color Science, Squarespace, LUT pack in the description, 5% off, Storyblocks. I'm Matty McKinnon, and thanks for watching. So what are sliders good for? These days with Sony cameras, IBIS, Panasonic cameras with IBIS, Nikon cameras with IBIS, and Canon cameras without IBIS, but you could slow it down in 720p, 120 frames per second to mask any shake to do a fake slider shot. But apparently you could, upscale it to 4K and it'll look just as good as, according to some folks. But so there's something that gimbals cannot do, and that is very, very, very controlled movements. Even more controlled than a Vietnamese manicurist, okay? What the slider could do that a gimbal cannot do is moving consistent shots. Not manual sliders, but motorized sliders. You could do moving consistent shots just like the one I showed in Matty McKinnon's interview. Okay, so let's take a look at this cheap slider that I bought here from Amazon. It is under $300, and of course the link is in the description. Please, if you want to buy it, please click that link to support this channel. You know, I'm trying to do one of two things. I am saving up for my daughter's college. If she's as smart as her Filipino mom, she'll become a nurse or a doctor or something like that. And if she's not, she'll be a dumb Vietnamese like me, and I'll use that money to open up a nail salon for her. And her grandparents on my side will be very proud, because that's what we all do. Anyways, so here is the ASHANKS tripod. I don't know how that's pronounced, but if I was Chinese, it would be ASHANKS or whatever. It really sounds like a prison weapon, to be honest with you. But the bag it comes with this nice carrying case. You know, clearly it is pretty high quality case, actually. Sewn quite nicely. It's probably sewn at the sweatshop across the street from DJI's corporate office. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this bag, and I'll show you how this slider works. All right, so there's multiple models of this slider that you can buy. Some, you know, you use your cell phone to control the slider via Bluetooth app, and one that comes with this ghetto looking remote that looks like an old school 1945 Chinese detonation remote. Anyways, so to power this remote, you need a power bank. This one is just like a standard one that you use to charge like a cell phone or your laptop or your tablet. No, 26,800 milliamp power bank that I could provide a link for the description as well. I already did the pre-install for this because I had to test it out, but you know, it's a very easy install. You literally just wrap these cables through the motor and you screw this motor on. It's a very simple install. Okay, so all you do, you know, it came with all of these wires here. I don't know what this is. Half of it is in Chinese. Made in China, DJI Zhiyun headquarters, Huawei, all that crap. Anyways, so just take this, I guess this is the control cable, and then you put it in here, and you take the power and you just put it in one of these USB ports here to power it on. And this doesn't come, like, again, this doesn't come with the slider. Okay, you need to buy your own power bank. And this is the remote. Very simple remote. You could use it for time-lapse mode, the video shot mode, and you could set the position, the start position and the end position of the sliding movement, and to set it into, you know, repeat itself, etc., etc., etc. So let's get to it. The slider comes with these adjustments here. Now you unscrew this and you move it forward or back, and it controls this middle portion of the, you have to do it on both sides. So, and then you undo this side, and then you can adjust the angle of this middle part, because this is what controls the center turntable. The center turntable is what turns as the motor is sliding back and forth, creating that parallax effect as the slider goes through. Just go here, you set point A. In this case, I'm gonna it has asked me to reset the motor parameters or something. Do you want to reset the travel? I say yes. And now I'm going to set point A. So all I gotta do is I move the joystick and put the slider in my desired location. I'm going to set point B. I'm gonna move it to point B, and I could actually adjust the speed. This is not as fast as it can go. And I set it there. I hit enter again. And the setup completed. I will select video shot. And then I could continue moving and it'll just go back and forth. And then right now it's on pause. I click the arrow over and it starts moving like so. And then I can adjust the speed from, right now it's at 38%. I could set it to, let's say 100. And it's gonna just go back and forth from the 2 points that I set A to B. This is at 70% speed, 100% speed. The only downside I noticed about this slider is that it's kind of noisy. The motor is a little bit noisy, but it works well. If you look closely, you can see the turntable spinning. I'm gonna try to make the parallax a little more dramatic. But as you can see, it's slowly spinning. It is easier than getting a B in math if you're an Asian person. I'll just say that about that. And that's it. I haven't really tested the time-lapse mode out, but overall, this is a really good slider. And all you gotta do is put a tripod here, your camera here, and it'll do the job. And you get the same shots that you saw on that fake mail interview. So overall, do I recommend this slider? 100% yes. And this is not just for you to go into my link in the description to get me that affiliate revenue. This, I could literally easily recommend this. It's because it's under 300 bucks. I believe it's like $260. It's well made. It is made with what seems to be real carbon fiber. It's very nice, very robust design. It's metal. I really have no complaints with the overall craftsmanship and design of this slider. Again, it's a ASHANKS Smooth One C300, and you know, you can mount any camera in here. I forgot what the weight limit is. Please just do your own search on Amazon if you want to see its weight limit. But it can handle a decent amount of weight. Sony, Panasonic, Nikon, Fujifilm would work great on the slider. Just Canon, don't put on here because your footage will look like trash regardless of what you do with it. So I'm just playing. Like, come on guys, stop taking me so seriously. All right, so highly recommended. Hope this helps somebody, and till next time, gosh guys, like seriously, just stop taking me so serious. All right, I'm a complete joke, just like Canon is in the video quality department. Just a complete joke. Till next time, lighten up.